আসসালামু আলাইকুম। ১০তম বিসিএস থেকে ৪৩তম বিসিএস পর্যন্ত ইংরেজি সাহিত্য থেকে আসা বিগত সালের সকল প্রশ্নের সমাধান দিব পর্যায়ক্রমে। আজ প্রথম পর্বে আপনাকে স্বাগত। হু ইজ দ্য অথর অফ অ্যানিম্যাল ফার্ম? জর্জ অরওয়েল। হু ইজ দ্য অথর অফ ইন্ডিয়া উইন্স ফ্রিডম? আবুল কালাম আজাদ। Who is the author of A Farewell to Arms? Ernest Hemingway. Who is the poet of the Victorian Age? Robert Browning. Who is the author of For Whom the Bell Tolls? Ernest Hemingway. Justice delayed is justice denied was stated by Gladstone. Caesar and Cleopatra is a play by G.B. Shaw. Who is the greatest modern English dramatist? George Bernard Shaw. Who is the author of A Farewell to Arms? Ernest Hemingway. Who is the modern philosopher who was awarded Nobel Prize in Literature? Bertrand Russell. Who is the most famous satirist in English literature? Jonathan Swift. The Rainbow is a novel by D.H. Lawrence. Tom Jones by Henry Fielding was first published in the first half of the 18th century. The literary work Kubla Khan is a verse by Coleridge. T.S. Eliot was born in USA. What was the real name of the great American short writer O. Henry? William Sidney Porter. Paradise Lost attempted to justify the ways of God to man. What is the full name of the great American short story writer O. Henry? William Sidney Porter. Which of the following ages in literary history is the latest? The Georgian Age. The first English dictionary was compiled by Samuel Johnson. The poet laureate is the court poet of England. Which of the following school of literary writings is connected with a medical theory? Comedy of Humors. Who of the following was both a poet and a painter? William Blake. Who wrote Beauty is Truth, Truth, Beauty? John Keats. Shakespeare is known mostly for his plays. A person who writes about his own life writes an autobiography. In which century was the Victorian period? 19th century. Which of the following is the correct proverb? Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Browning was the composer of any of the following poems? Andrew del Sarto. Any one of the following pairs are literary collaborators? Eliot and Pound. A person who writes about his own life writes an autobiography. If winter comes, can spring be far behind? These lines were written by P.B. Shelley. Who did write first English dictionary? Samuel Johnson. Animal Farm was written by George Orwell. Who wrote the plays The Tempest and The Midsummer Night's Dream? William Shakespeare. Who wrote the two famous novels David Copperfield and A Tale of Two Cities? Charles Dickens. To be or not to be, that is the question. Into the dash of death wrote the 600. Into the valley of death wrote the 600. I have a dash that one day this nation will live out the true meaning of its creed that all men are created equal. Dream. I have a dream. A song embodying religious and sacred emotions. Hum. One day, women will have what has so long been denied them dash leisure, money, and room to themselves. One day, women will have what has so long been denied them liberty leisure. A formal composition or speech expressing high praise of somebody dash. A formal composition or speech expressing high praise of somebody eulogy. The sentence, who would have thought Shylock was so unkind, express wonder. If a part of speech or writing breaks the theme, it is called digression. Who is known as the lady with the lamp? Florence Nightingale. Who wrote the following lines? All at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. William Wordsworth. Who among the following writers is not a Nobel laureate? Graham Greene. The play Arms and the Man is by George Bernard Shaw. The climax of a plot is what happens at the head. Othello is a Shakespeare's play about dash. Othello is a Shakespeare's play about a Moor. The poem Isle of Innisfree is written by W.B. Yeats. Riders to the Sea is dash. Riders to the Sea is a one-act play. Which of the following writers belong to the Elizabethan period? Christopher Marlowe. To be or not to be, that is the question, is a famous dialogue from dash. To be or not to be, that is the question, is a famous dialogue from Hamlet. Class relations and societal conflict is the key understanding of Marxism. Find the old man out. George Eliot. Find the old man out. As I lay dying. Which of the following books is written by Thomas Hardy? The Return of the Native.